Thank you for selecting the Kneehab XP system. The Kneehab is designed specifically for quadriceps strengthening and improving knee stability. Setup and use of this device is fast and easy. This video will provide you with simple instructions to help start you down the road to recovery using the Kneehab XP system. Before we begin, the correct garment must be used for the leg being treated. The letter L is printed on the outside of the garment designed for the left leg. The letter R is printed on the garment designed for the right leg. If the garment you have is not for the correct leg, please contact your prescribing healthcare professional. The controller must be charged before using. Plug the charger into the bottom of the controller and then into the electrical outlet. You will know when the battery is charged when the unit displays a battery symbol with 3 bars. The first time, this will typically take 2 to 3 hours to fully charge. This video will demonstrate setup and use of the Kneehab using the left leg. Before using your Kneehab for the first time, you need to determine the proper fit and then apply the conductive gel pads. To determine the proper fit, you begin by aligning the white line on the outside top center of the Kneehab with the center of your thigh. Next, align the light blue trim on the top edge of the garment approximately 1/4 inch above the upper edge of your kneecap while sitting with your leg nearly straight. Once positioned on the knee, the correct fit of the Kneehab can be determined, which in turn determines the correct positioning for the conductive gel pads. This first step will determine if you put a gel pad in the area marked with a capital A or lowercase a on the inside of the Kneehab. If the Kneehab lies flat along the length of your thigh as shown, you will be placing the gel pad within the area inside of the Kneehab marked with a capital A. If the garment must be folded at the top of the thigh in order to remain 1/4 inch above your knee, you will be using the gel pad area marked with lowercase a on the inside of the Kneehab. Next, we will determine the correct width indicator. This step will determine if you put a gel pad in the section marked with a capital B or lowercase b. With the garment correctly positioned on the thigh, put your thumb on the white line printed on the extenders or wings of the top of the Kneehab and wrap it around your thigh. If the strap does not cross the white line where your thumb is positioned, you will be placing a gel pad in the area marked with a capital B. If the strap does overlap the printed line where your thumb is resting as shown, you will be placing a gel pad in the area marked with a lowercase b on the inside of the Kneehab. Now that you've determined the correct gel pad location for your leg, it's time to apply the gel pads on the inside of the Kneehab. Remove the Kneehab from your thigh and lay it out flat with the gel pad side facing towards you. There are 4 gel pads that need to be applied to the garment. Each gel pad has a unique shape and fits into its corresponding outline shape on the Kneehab. Locate the position of each gel pad before proceeding. Remove the clear plastic liner from the grid side of one of the gel pads. Place the gel pad down on the proper location and press down firmly, especially around the edges. It's important that the grid side is against the back of the Kneehab. Do not remove the second outside liner of the gel pads until all the gel pads have been adhered to the Kneehab. Make sure all metal studs within the placement areas are completely covered. Next, remove the outside remaining liners on the 4 gel pads. Keep these liners. You will need these liners to cover the gel pads between uses. Before you put the Kneehab on your leg, make sure your leg is clean and clear of all excess lotions or gels. Sit with your knees slightly bent and hold the Kneehab flat to a line across the top of your thigh. Once it is correctly positioned with the top approximately 1/4 inch above the top of the knee and the line centered, lay the Kneehab on your thigh. Wrap the straps around your thigh and fasten the Velcro. Apply with enough pressure so that it's comfortably applied, not too tight. You can test by gently kicking out your leg. If the garment doesn't move, the fit should be okay. You have now completed putting the Kneehab on the quadriceps area of your leg. Next, you must connect the Kneehab controller to the Kneehab garment. Plug the controller into the top of the Kneehab. Make sure the connection is complete and secure. Turn on the controller by pressing and holding the on-off button for 3 seconds. Press the P button and hold for 3 seconds to change the program. Your prescribing physician may instruct you which program to use. You can increase the intensity of the stimulation if you push and hold the up arrow. Pushing the down arrow decreases the intensity. The arrows on the left side of the controller operate the stimulation on the left side of the Kneehab, and the arrows on the right side of the controller operate the stimulation on the right side of the Kneehab. When you begin, you should first increase the stimulation on your VMO, or the inside of your knee, and then increase the intensity of the stimulation on the quadriceps area, or the top of your thigh. The inside VMO setting should be approximately 5 to 10 points higher than the top of the thigh. Operate the Kneehab at a level that is comfortable for you. If you would like to hold the intensity of the stimulation, press the P button and hold for 3 seconds after the program is running. This will lock the device at the designated level. To unlock, simply hold down the P button for 3 seconds more. The program will last approximately 20 minutes. When you hear a beep to signal the end of the program, you may shut off the controller. To properly store your Kneehab between uses, it is very important that you cover each gel pad completely with aligners. If possible, place the Kneehab in a plastic bag to help stop the gel pads from becoming dry and losing adhesive strength. It is not necessary to remove the gel pads from the garment between uses. You have now completed your Kneehab therapy session. Refer to your clinicians for an understanding of how often you should use the Kneehab in order to meet your therapy goals.